everybody, it's Callan again. Obviously, this is my final module video. I'm going to be covering all of the minion modules. So basically what I'm going to do, I'm going to do the exact same thing that I did with my movement ones. I have an engineer, and I'll cover turrets, mag mines, lasers, and man hacks on that character. The rest of the minions I'm going to cover on other characters, so I'll switch accounts after. Okay, so first I'm going to cover crows, zombies, and fast zombies. Okay, so here's the crow. Crow basically will just hang out, and then when an enemy gets close, he'll fly over to it and blow up. He's basically a kamikaze crow. Kind of cool. Fast zombie. That's this dude. Okay, so the fast zombie is pretty cool. He just pretty much hangs out. He doesn't have a ton of health necessarily, but if you can summon a bunch of them and mob somebody, they usually do a lot of damage. Now, there's one more thing I should cover before we continue. Well, there's one thing that I need to cover before we continue. If you press N, you can set your minion's stance. There's balance stance, which they'll basically move around with you, and then when an enemy is spotted, they'll go kill it and then come back to you. There's roaming, which basically they'll run around the map just killing things. It's not really a smart thing to set them to unless they're higher level and they actually have a decent amount of health. I mean, if you don't mind, you can just set it to them, and they'll run around, just kill things and just, like, hang out around the map. But, yeah, expect them to die. And then you can also set a button to kill your minions. M is my button. Kills all my minions on the map, just in case, they get glitched or whatever. Okay, so, yeah, so let's get back to the actual minion action. Can't believe I just said minion action. Okay, there's one more minion on this character that I'm going to show you. It's the zombie. Now, the zombie straight away has 100 health. That's why this guy is good. He's a tank. He has lots of health, does lots of damage. He moves relatively slowly, as you can obviously see. But I've seen people use him in player versus player. He doesn't so much get kills in player versus player. He definitely gets them in PvM, though. If you set him up in an area where there's a lot of enemies that will spawn, he'll just pretty much tank them all and kill them all. Okay, so let's switch characters here. Okay, next I'm going to cover the aniline worker, and the fast head crab. Be fair warned, I don't have episode 2 if you guys haven't noticed. So, we're not going to be able to, or episode 1 for that matter. So we're not going to be able to see the aniline worker. He's going to come up as an error, but you guys all know what he does. Okay, so here's the anti-lion. If you've ever played a Half-Life game, you know what an anti-lion is. Or at least Half-Life 2 and past. I never played the original Half-Life. Okay, oh, and there's one more thing. You can press E, and your minion will go to the place. So let's see here. Well, okay, so if you so press E, and they'll go somewhere. And then if you double press E, it recalls them. I don't know what this aniline is doing, but he needs to die. See, he exploded. I pressed M, and he exploded. I just said exploded on YouTube. Anyways, so yeah, so there's the aniline. He's fast, he can jump. He doesn't have much health, though. That's his downfall. That's how most of them are. They're faster, and then they don't have that much health. Next, let me show you the aniline worker. Here's my error sign. Hang on, wait for it. There he is. He jumps, like, hella high. Oh, I blew him up. Might be. Let me blow myself up in response to me blowing him up. Okay, so let me get the aniline worker out here. Okay, so yeah, so if you guys don't know what the aniline worker is, you don't have episode 2, whatever, and you don't know what he does. Basically, he's fast. He has all the abilities of the aniline. But he can jump higher. I think he can glide farther. He shoots poison out of his mouth. And then yeah, and he also has the aniline's ability to, like, claw at them. So it's pretty cool, because he can poison them and then jump on them and do a bunch of damage. And then the last one. The head crab. Applied directly to the forehead. If any of you guys have ever seen that YouTube video. You can only get the fast head crab right now. I'm not sure if they'll ever add the other ones. Low health, high speed, hard to hit. I'm not really sure how much damage he does. I presume not that much until he's a higher level. But yeah, so there's the head crab. Applied directly.